Hey everybody, welcome back to the Best Coin News channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. In today's Numismatic News and Information for the 14th day of December 2023, I'd like to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so we can check out those live spot prices as well as the premium and the availability of the 23 American Silver Eagle. After that, we'll head over to the United States Mint website, look at the bullion sales, and then we're going to hit the product schedule because today is the very last product that's going to be dropping for 2023. Then 3 weeks from today, you've got the Harriet Tubman commemorative coins dropping on January 4th. Then we're going to head over to coinnews.net, and there's an article about heirs. We're going to be focusing on heirs for the most part. Then I've got something special for you before those plus ones. Now, before all of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subs. That way we can start selling the Son of a Silver Stacker merchandise on the official YouTube store right there. So let's go get to it. Gold is up $6.60 to $20.45.35. Silver up 20 cents to $24.20. Platinum up $8.40 to $9.60 even Steven. And palladium up $27.25 to $10.55.80. You're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle whose premium is now $7.99. And those Eagles are going to be sold to you at $32.19 each. That's total price each. And they're going to buy them back for $25.87. Now let's get to it. No new tale to tell for the bullion sales at the United States Mint. We got about a half a month to go. We could see some sales, but yeah, I'm not sure what that zero is about right there. But we could see some sales for December. We're definitely not going to see any more for November, right? It's already 2 weeks in. Yeah, but that'll be interesting if we did get to 25 million American Silver Eagles. That would be something. And once we do get those final numbers, I'll make a video and compare and contrast other years to 2023. Now over here, U.S. Marines bronze medal available December 14th. That's today at noon. That's right. Bam. And they call it bronze, which is always funny in my book, but that's all right. I think it's a brass medal. United States Mint will open sales for U.S. Marines bronze medals December 14th at noon Eastern Standard Time. The medal is part of the United States Armed Forces Medals Program, which honors the proud history of the unique traditions of each branch of the armed forces. There you go. There it is. And let's go to the product schedule. Yep. December 14th, U.S. Marine Corps bronze medal, MMCS2. And that one is right over here. Whoops, now that's the 2024 product schedule. So yeah, 3 weeks from today, you've got this product schedule taking effect. That's amazing. So we're already there. Now let's get to the bronze medal. There we go. It's $20. It's going to be dropping at noon today, December 14. No product limit, no mintage limit. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's part of the Armed Forces program, which is great. Look at that. It's got a great design there. Every Marine is a rifleman right there. Bam. That's pretty sweet. And it looks like a landing craft, a background of some sorts. That's pretty sweet. The obverse design depicts 3 Marines with M4 rifles moving ashore just after an amphibious landing. In the foreground, one of the Marines lies hidden in the grass, providing cover for the other 2 about to crest the hill. While U.S. warship is seen in the distance, inscriptions are U.S. Marine Corps and every Marine a rifleman. Did you ever see that movie, Full Metal Jacket? Yeah. Remember that? That was I love the gunny. That guy was intense. Now, this composition is 95% copper and 5% zinc. It's 1.5 inches round. It's got the plain no reeded edge, just a plain edge. That's about that for that particular coin. Now, just a quick heads up. It's made of gilding metal. Well, gilding metal is a form of brass. All right. Not bronze. It's an alloy of copper and zinc with a much higher copper content than zinc content. Exact figures range from 95% copper and 5% zinc. And that says to 8 parts copper to 1 part zinc. That's 11% zinc in British Army dress regulations. There you go. And what's interesting, and I'm going to wrap this up really quick with this paragraph, gilding metal is used for various purposes, including jackets of bullets, driving bands, and some artillery shells, as well as enameled badges and other jewelry. The sheet is widely used for craft metalworking by hammering working. All right. It is also particularly used as a lower cost training material for silversmiths. Starting in 1944, shell casings made of gilding metal were melted down by the United States Mint to be made into pennies. Those pennies replaced the less popular steel cent in 1943, and pennies of this composition were produced until 1946. So a little bit of a history lesson for the United States Mint's Lincoln cent. Isn't that something? Now let's get over here to this awesome article by coinnews.net, and it is by coinnews.net, dated December 11, 2023. And the title here is Rare U.S. Mint Mule Dollar Quarter Error in GreatCollections Auction. So this is going to be auctioned off soon, and it's going to be really interesting to see what this pulls. And it's a mule error, meaning it's a hybrid of 2 different coins, okay? The Sacagawea Mule one of the most famous modern coin heirs, is set to be auctioned by GreatCollections on Sunday, January 21st, 2021. The coin with a face value of $1.25, look at that, $0.25 and $1, so it's $1.25, that's genius, was struck with a Washington quarter on one side and a Sacagawea dollar on the other. It has been authenticated and graded by PCGS, that's Professional Coin Grading Services. Now, about 24 examples are known since it was first discovered by Frank Wallace of Arkansas in the year of issue 2000. It was the first mule released into circulation by the U.S. Mint. A mule is defined as a coin minted with the obverse and reverse dies not normally seen on the same piece. Do you hear that? That's amazing. It has been graded PCGS Mint State 66 pickup sticks, which is tied for the finest graded by PCGS. The PCGS price guide value is $125,000. You could buy a really awesome car or I guess a double wide with that, right? For one of the most famous heirs to ever leave the U.S. Mint, only a few are available for collectors to own, as all others have been purchased over the years by a single collector. It's a striking heir and understandable why it's been a top modern heirs list for over 20 years since it was first discovered, said Ian Russell, president of GreatCollections. The 100 greatest U.S. Mint heirs, book by David Kammeyer, I hope I said that right, Nicholas Brown, and Fred Weinberg, featured the Sacagawea Mule on the cover, as well as ranked the Mule as the #1 coin U.S. heir. That's amazing. The #1 U.S. coin heir ever. There it is. And that's going to be auctioned off January 21st, 2024. All right, about GreatCollections. We're not going to go there, but I will leave a link in the description for this. Why do they call it a mule? Well, a mule is a domestic equine hybrid between a donkey and a horse. All right, so it's two different species, two different coins paired together. There it is. Now let's get over here. This is mintairnews.com, I believe. Yep, there it is. And this is news, features, discoveries, glossaries, museum, price guide, about, contact, resources, home. And it says, welcome to mintairnews.com, bringing the latest Mint Air news and information to the collector. There are over 1,300 articles featuring discoveries, features stories, discoveries, news stories, and Mint Air related info from the United States and around the world. The Mint Air News website has become the most popular and informative online resource for Mint Airs and is read by thousands of dealers and collectors. Now, folks, do you look at this website? Do you check these out? I myself don't really get into Mint Airs, but I can tell you this, Mint Airs are probably some of the most expensive, because they're so unique and rare, expensive samples or examples of U.S. mint coins or other worldwide mint coins that can be found ever in the history of ever. So Mint Air News consultants, there you go, Mike Byers, and so on and so forth. And I think he's going to be at the fun show. Now this is issue 68, Mint Air News magazine, and these are unique U.S. proof, specimen, pattern, and air coins. There you go. And if you're asking yourself, well, how much are air coins going for? Well, let's go here to eBay real quick. Like, if it loads, look at that. Now, this is a unique 1977 aluminum planchet. All right, it's got 1.04 grains. Mint Air MS60 going for $500,000. All right, that's remarkable. Now, look at this one. This is a VAM 7B DDR wing, Mint Air MS61, and that's from a 1922. That's amazing. Look at this, another one, MS64, reverse of 1878, strike through obverse. Yeah, and now you can see the prices here. They're remarkable, right? Missing Mint Air noted, very rare museum piece. Yeah, museum piece. Look at this. That's incredible. I can't even tell what that is, but it looks like it was struck on the wrong planchet myself. Known to date, 14 known with no dates. Yeah, whoops. And look at this, Eisenhower, 40% silver clad, proof-like, 24.9 grains, Mint Air MS63. Yep, struck on a 40% silver clad planchet. There it is. That's remarkable, folks. So if you're into air coins, you probably already know that they can be super duper valuable. There's an air from in the last 3 years, there's been quite a few airs since the pandemic started. The air this year is the Extra V, okay, in the Lincoln set. Look at that. Blammo. Look at that. That's brutal. Winged Liberty. That's a strike through for sure. Minnesota satin finish DDR. But really, I think my favorite airs are, look at this, bison detached leg. There's the 3-legged bison, right? That one's worth a good bit of money. Look at that. Off center, straight on end clip. That's something. Look at that. That's even more intense. And look at the prices these are asking. And look at that strike through. That's gnarly. Snake and an eagle. That's amazing. It looks like he has the snake in the mouth there. So yeah, there's also the air on the Lincoln cent that was found in, I want to say Norfolk, Virginia last year, that had the huge air on it. I mean, that was just, look at this. Whoops. double strike, bam, bam, and it's got the year on it too. Look at this one. This is off center, which is a Mercury dime from 1916. I believe that might be the first year of the Mercury dimes. Struck 95% off center, and it'd probably be worth more if the date was on there as well. That is something. Look at that, 2 strikes right there. I'm trying to find the, look, another one, off center strike, and it makes you wonder how they even get, 90%, 85%, 75%, and so on and so forth. And yep, look at the clip planch, it looks like, or an obverse broad strike with obverse indent. That's amazing. It's amazing what kind of errors can actually happen. And really, I think that most of these errors, you're not going to find them in a roll. I think you're going to find them in bags, because that probably would not fit in a roll. Some of them would, but mostly not so much. Oh, look at that. That's incredible. Struck through cloth, and you can see the pattern of the cloth right there. Look at that. That's seen some better days. Incredible. So, yeah, unique, absolutely. Rare, absolutely. There's just so many great errors here. Look at this one. Remember this one? This was huge for 2022. That Wilma Man Killer. That was brutal. Remember, that was the obverse and reverse retained die break. And this is actually a milder version of what that coin, the most extreme examples look like. Yeah. So it seems like every year for the last 3 years, the United States Mint has produced some wicked awesome errors. Not only that, but you'll find also that the American Silver Eagle is weakly struck quite often, and you'll see that rim around the outside of the edge of the coin there. That is actually weakly struck, and it's you got the details on there, but it just shows that circle around the coin. Now let's get to that something special I was promising you a little bit earlier. This is from the Royal Mint, United Kingdom, and they're out of Wales, I believe. And look at that. That's a terrible lizard from the Cretaceous period. And isn't that something? That's got the gold, the silver, and it looks like the clad colorized. That's amazing. Commemorative coins, Tales of the Earth, iconic specimens. Unearth 3 of the most iconic specimens in paleontology as we celebrate some of the most legendary dinosaurs to roam the Earth, including the Tyrannosaurus, Stegosaurus, and I don't even know what the heck that were, how to say Diplodocus. I think that might not be how to say it, but there it is. This is a 3-coin collection. There's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Love that. Following the popularity of the Dinosauria and Mary Annie collections, Tales of the Earth returns with 3 new coin designs dedicated to some of the most iconic dinosaur specimens ever discovered in the field of paleontology. That's amazing. Prehistoric legends, artistic paleontology, natural partnership. Wouldn't it be cool if the United States Mint did something like this and broke it down? Let me shop the range real quick. These are amazing, and it's not, I don't know, maybe I didn't click it. Yeah, there you go. Complete the collection. Oh, yep, let's browse the coins, shall we? There we go. Hi, how are you? As you can see, I'm kind of doing an impromptu right now. Secure now, pay later, 3 coins in a single click, and a complimentary case. Look at that. That's lovely. It's absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Now, iconic specimens, 2024, 50 pence, 3-coin collection, $11. That's $13.92 to you and me. Iconic specimens, 2024, 50 pence, color 3-coin collection. I like both of those, actually. And there you go. That looks like a 50 pence 3-coin collection also. That's silver proofs. And they have gold proof, silver proof, and so on and so forth. And they're all still available, but probably not for long. Look at that. 300 mintage on that. We're looking at 2,000 here, 100 on that one, 5,000. I think the other ones were 15,000 and then 500. So that's something to be talking about there, isn't it? Actually, these are probably unlimited out of all of them. But these are the ones I'm going to pick up right here. These are awesome. For 25 bucks, I think that's worthy. Now, let's get over those plus ones before I run out of time. Bam! This is about debt. And you can't pay debts without regrets. Do you ever listen to that money guy, Dave Ramsey? Yeah, he's got some interesting advice. Now, it says here, it is better to eat herbs, and fear no creditors, than to eat meat and have to hide from them. And it's better to go to sleep without supper than to wake up in debt. Yeah, that's probably something important, right? Yeah, now let's head over here to 395 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Led Zeppelin. And this is All My Love. I love this song. And it's probably one of the better songs. Well, how could you say what's the best Led Zeppelin song, right? It's just so tough. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's free. Also, please consider becoming a member. It's $1.99 a month. That's not that much. I think that's pennies a day. Stacker out.